had to check himself there, Marlon Samuels. He did extremely well, because he could have got himself into a bit of a muddle and rushed things and tried to lose his shape and hack it across the line and muscle it. He didn't.
Oh, yep.
Very wide.
Looking at the surface though, and a bit of the slow nature of it. New ball's key. 170, 175.
Oh.
More than useful. Oh, quick, and a fine edge from Samuels. That'll race away for 4.
First time really that Afridi has tried to put anything onto it in terms of pace, and the first time Marlon Samuels has had a thrash at one. In fact, it was like a seamer. Samuels, who's played some really nice shots with complete control, going a long way for 6, and just throwing his hands at that. A bit lucky off the outside edge.
Back-to-back good overs for the Windies. He was very tidy, 1 for 1 off the first. Well, that one again. Tidy up. Cover boundary. 6 overs remaining, 127.
Tell us about this new show.
Sky One's new series, The Week That Wasn't. Thursdays, The Week That Wasn't. It's a comedy show about things in which impressionists
lovely.
revoice footage of people who are on TV all the time. I'm going to be on it. Maybe not Ant, though. No.
When?
10 p.m. every Thursday night.
Brand new The Week That Wasn't. Tonight at 10 on Sky One.
Russell there. Get your donations at skysports.tv/hurricane. 6 overs to go. Time for a change. What's out here, but down here, ground level in the pod. You should go at Melton.
Thanks, Dooley. Yeah, we've got rid of the floral shirt brigade. We've come in with the block colours. Ish, how good is this vibe down on the ground?
So close to the atmosphere. I obviously had to wear my heels today, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see over the screens, but yeah, great to be able to see the action so close. And a couple over the top of this pod as well. I'm sure we'll receive an absolute barrage. Last 6 overs, 3 wickets down. And you've got the likes of Ray Russ, Carlos Bruffett, and some hard-hitting all-rounders coming in for the West Indies.
And all of a sudden you think that Mitch McClenaghan's game plan will change from opening up today. He's coming in these later overs now. There's an opportunity here with a direct hit. The crowd were ready for it.
Rashid Khan, he's been in the action throughout the whole game. He would have been fine.
I think he's just giving him just a gentle reminder. I would have had you. You know what the reply would have been. Oh, you should have hit.
He's been an amazing story, Rashid Khan. Still very young and dominating on the world stage, whether it's playing international cricket or in franchise tournaments.
A little bit of length and just muscles it to the onside, and some good fielding. Tamara Mills saving 4. There's still an opportunity. Might even pop upstairs for this one. Sam Billings with some great support to Mills.
Yeah, an excellent bit of work. He's been taken upstairs. I think, yeah, he's fine. As soon as those bails are removed, his bat is over the line.
We might just keep an eye on Tamal Mills, because I have a feeling he may have just tweaked his left quad in attempting to dive on this. We might throw over to Nas to see what he's got for the latest.
Yeah, you're right, Tamal. What's happened there, mate? Straight away you were waving at the dressing room.
Yeah, as I dived, I've just felt something pop in my quad. So
You think it's gone?
hopefully not. We'll find out. But
Great bit of fielding, but that must frustrate you. You've had injury problems.
yeah, my first proper game of the summer. I've been playing a little bit of minor counters and stuff. So hopefully it's not too bad.
We're going to get some treatment.
Thanks for that insight there, Nasser, saying wonderful opportunity to have him roving around the ground, literally on the ground. He's been absolutely everywhere today, Nas. And unfortunately for Tamal Mills, he's just coming off now shaking his head. He knew straight away.
Yeah, he said he had a pop in his quad, and usually that's not good. His first big cricket of the summer. He's been with us in the commentary box with the domestic games. He's bowling good gas. Getting those slow balls out as well would be seriously disappointing.
That's Ben Brooks. He is now on the ground, looking very serious at the moment, but will be absolutely loving it. Lots of changes of pace here. Another opportunity. I love how Dinesh Brandon ran through and put the hand up to say, no, we won't go for the second on the overthrow. Marlon Samuels had no idea what was going on.
Incredible pick up and throw. Just the swivel and the silhouette from Rashid Khan. He's always in the game. Absolutely loves it out there. Playing at the home of cricket as well.
Good over so far from the Flanagan. Short, skied. There is no one down there. That will race away, and a much needed boundary in this over.
Well, he could take it on because of that vacant area down at fine leg. Not completely in control of it. But the fact that he was looking to go upwards means that he gets enough of it. It's been a good knock so far from Marlon Samuels.
Off the back foot on this occasion, finds the boundary rider. It's 10 runs coming from it, 137 for 3.
For 19. Brilliant stuff from Samuels. Looked to go pretty much immediately. Gave himself a couple of balls, and then it was a 6 to the young leg spinner, Lamachane. Russell and Brathwaite to come. You know how big they can go.
So it's going to be shahid Afridi once again from the JP Morgan Media Centre end. On the charge, decides to bail out of the big drive down the ground.
Full of life today is Shahid Afridi captaining the rest of the world side.
Lots of time, both for the hit and the catch. The man who has been in the action right throughout today, Rashid Khan, had the opportunity. Shahid Afridi's like, what do you mean you lost the ball?
Yeah, straight away he drops it, Rashid Khan, and he points straight to the lights. Comes hard and flat. He gets into the right position. I think it's just at the last second he loses it.
First game here at Lord's for Rashid Khan. wouldn't have had a lot of practice at the ground, particularly with the lights on. You could see straight away. Goes again, flat up, square up, another boundary.
There's an absolute refusal from Nasser Hussain. How hard was that travelling?
Some pretty good footwork there from Nasser Hussain to get out of the way of this ball. It was absolutely travelling.
Lynchy.
Fuller on this occasion, good comeback. It'll be 12 runs coming from that over. It's 149 for 3.
Yeah, good from Ramden in the end. Afridi changing up his length, changing up the speed of the ball, saw him coming. Taking them up to 189, the West Indies. Fast score of 160, but two batters relatively set, and Dre Russ and Kars Brathwaite to come.
Ramden more than happy to stay back in his crease to Khan, try and see what he's got on delivery. See if it's the googly or the wrong, and potentially read it off the pitch, but he's got to be very, very careful as the 150 comes up.
He's read it pretty well so far, Samuels.
Some power off the back foot on that occasion, Marlon Samuels. He's edging closer to the half-century milestone, 43 from 21.
Phenomenal atmosphere here. At the high of cricket, all for a good cause as well.
Luke Ronke with the gloves on at the moment. Dinesh Karthik. Looks to go big. We're in the pod at the moment. We've got a good view of it. Pereira comfortably underneath it. It is a big wicket of Samuels.
Yeah, you could just hear it hit the toe of the bat. Not able to get the power. I think he reads it. I think he reads the googly. Sets himself. And that is a brilliant catch. All played in good spirits here. And a brilliant knock from Marlon Samuels. 43 from 22 deliveries. It's 152 for 4.
The Master Blaster is in the house, and part of today's fundraising efforts will go towards his stadium, Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, and its rebuild. And speaking of rebuilding, we have to rebuild some of the fences here. Anyway, Ramden is now starting to see the ball. leg open. At the moment, you think so much bigger than that.
Well, this is going to be a brilliant battle. Andre Russell, Shahid Afridi.
There won't be pace, that's for sure. Not surprising, that's given not-out smiles all round. Played in such good spirits.
Adam at the top of the game, Dre Russ came into the pod for a chat. Spoke about the fact that it's just nice to be in West Indies colours once again. 2 years since the last time.
There's another shout. A little bit of contemplation there, but yet again declined. A wealth of cricket smarts here, Shahid Afridi. He's not 100%. Still getting the ball in areas to ask good questions. Pace off once again. But Russell finally gets off the mark.
Using the slope as well. The leg spinners have been using the gradient of the slope, but going against it. Make sure they get their lines right.
Stuart Law in the West Indies, what do you think they'll be looking at target-wise?
Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a brilliant over so far. Just one from it, one to come. Ramdin needs a boundary here.
Well, Ishigua, he must have heard you. Once again, they've finished the over with a 6. Back-to-back overs, finishing on 6s. 2 overs to go, 165 for 4.
Yeah, when the pressure's been on, he's been able to deliver. Dinesh Ramdin. Smoked it away to the grandstand. Very nice to see it.
Andre Russell faced 3 deliveries before he got off the mark with a single. Well, don't worry about dots or singles anymore, because that has got on a country mile.
He is an entertainer. We love watching him bat. Andre Russell, what a strike. Yeah, the googly picks it. Down the slope as well. Lovely connection.
Let's find out where Nasser Hussain is. Did you get a good view of that, Nas?
Yeah, I did. I'm here with Shahid Afridi. Shahid, they gave you a guard of honour, your last international game. Are you emotional?
Oh, yeah, obviously. I think I want to thank ICC for that, and MCC. I think it's a big honour for me. It's the last international game, and in home of cricket. So obviously it's a memory which I can never forget.
No more comebacks?
No, that's it. You see my situation with the injury.
The body looked like it was hurting.
No, from last 2, I'm in the ground after 2 months. After PSL, I didn't play any cricket. So this is my first day to hold the ball.
And you have to concentrate because Andre Russell's at the crease.
Yeah, I know. Thanks God my over's finished.
One more game, 100 T20 internationals as he sits on 99.
I love that. Thank God my overs are finished. Taking responsibility, the captain. What a brilliant player that he's been for cricket in general. He keeps making comebacks. Saw him score 100 get his side to finals day. Hampshire opening the batting.
Got full toss and it got what it deserved. Big start to this second last over, 6-1.
Talked about shahid Afridi being the Benjamin Button of cricket. Seems to get younger and seems to get younger at the age of 38, but Viv Richards, he is looking good.
Yeah, I'd like to know his secret. Straight down the ground, Dre Russ down on one knee, straight into the pavilion.
Now the key for him is to go on better. Kyron Pollard hitting the roof here at Lords. Can Dre Russ hit one out of the ground? Follow through. Where's that ended up? I think he might have been hit on the head. I don't think it was that ball. I think it might have been the one before, or was it that one? In any case, you've got to watch out when you're in the crowd. Nessa, where are you?
I'm right in the middle with the two not-out batsmen. Dinesh, is it just a case of hand it over to the big hits?
Give it to the big guy. He's going to do the rest.
And you're just going to try and hit every ball out of the ground?
Yeah, it's clear and sail. You know, everything has to go.
Everything has to go. Leg side towards that short boundary?
Well, straight everywhere. Open mind.
Come on, let's clear the glance.
He's in better form than me now, so...
You're not hitting it very well, are you?
Yeah, not really.
Go.
Not hitting it well. It's gone to the top tier of the pavilion. He's hitting them well. What's the next postcode here, Ish? You're a local?
Yeah, I think he's heading on down to Hammersmith.
Right, Mitch McClenaghan from the media end. Deep in the crease goes Ramsden, gets a big bit of it. It's going to clear third and race away.
Simon Doyle trying to field it on the boundary. Nearly fell out of the pod. Yeah, just the width on offer there. Too much when you've got a third man up. It's a free hit for the right-hander. Even if he doesn't time it.
Yeah, McClenaghan will know that Ramsden will try and stay deep in his crease. So he needs number one to get his length right. Field is going to remain the same. 5 deliveries to work with here, the Windies. 7 shy of 200. Oh, goes right, that is pressure. Ramsden wants to get Dre Russ onto strike.
I'm sort of wondering about his plans here, Mitch McClenaghan. Whether it's a case of not wanting to telegraph it. He's got 3 men out in the deep on the leg side, 2 men back straight, and the deep cover now coming straighter. Change, because he wants to bowl outside the off stump, so that third man going back quite wide. He wants to hit that wide line.
Straight to the fielder, chance at the hits. They've had their opportunities, the World 11. Yeah, it's a substitute right in the middle of the game at the moment. Who would have thought when he woke up this morning that he'd be out in the middle of Lords playing for the World 11?
They've exceeded the par score here, have the West Indies, aiming for that 200 plus mark.
and it's Ben Brooks is the substitute. Just having a look at the conditions here as well. Stuart Law right of the screen at the moment, looking reasonably happy with the way in which his charges have gone about things.
Yeah, you had a chat to him ahead of the toss. How relaxed was he about this game?
Exceptionally relaxed. He's certainly taken on the West Indies vibe. Just out of reach of the outstretched left hand of Mitch McClenaghan. They'll pick up another 2.
Good few deliveries here for Mitch McClenaghan. Often see him in franchise cricket opening up and bowling at the death. Mixes up the slower balls. At the back of the length. I wonder if we'll see Yorker soon.
Yeah, wind just picking up as well here. That's a good result there from McClenaghan in the World 11. They'll be more than happy with 1s and 2s in this last over.
Well, it's been the way to go for the back end of this game, is to just bang it into the pitch and just get those cutters going.
Here we go. Andre Russell on strike, 21 from 19. It is the last delivery of the allotted 20 overs. Mitch McClenaghan steaming in. What can Dre Russ do? It's a good delivery. It's a short one. I don't think he was expecting it, and it's a good finish there for McClenaghan. 10 runs coming from the final over. The West Indies just 1 shy of 200.
Brilliant effort from Dinesh Ramdin. 44 from his 25. Russell entertained as well. So it's a flat 200 that's required by the rest of the World 11.
That's the last time we'll get to see Shahid Afridi bowling ever again in international cricket. And boy did he do well. Stands and applauds the crowd because they have been applauding him right throughout this wonderful international career. We may see him with bat in hand, we'll be hoping that he is not required.
Chris Gale and Evin Lewis at the top. Lewis was brilliant with his 58 from 26 deliveries. Marlon Samuels as well, 43 from 22. He got going pretty early into his innings as well. And Dinesh Ramdin finishing things off, 44. A brilliant knock from him. 199 on the board then for the Windies, and a very competitive total.
And for the bowlers, look at that. Jamal Mills, none for 13 off his 3, but unfortunately injured, left the field. Everyone else got quite a little bit of tap, mostly to Evin Lewis and Andre Russell. Rashid Khan picking up 2 for 48, and singles to Shoaib Malik and Shahid Afridi. Not too far to go. We'll be back here very, very shortly. The World 11 need 200 to win.
Windies Cricket on Sky Sports. Sponsored by Sandals Resorts.
Success isn't earned these days, it's bought. So to make our app top of the league, we threw a shed load of cash at our IT team. This boffin fulfilled a boyhood ambition of quadrupling his salary when he left his old IT team for ours. Adored and idolised, everybody wants a piece of these guys. Some call them mercenaries, we call them visionaries. Cash really does bring success. Download Paddy Power's fastest and simplest ever app.
This is how your TV looks most of the time. A huge blank screen. Boring, isn't it? And now that you notice it, quite ugly, standing empty in the middle of your room. But now there's a TV that blends into your home. Make your TV almost invisible with ambient mode. The new Samsung QLED TV. See nothing else. Discover QLED for yourself in store.
Estrella Damm presents La Vida Nuestra.
Do you know the only thing you can do when the anchor is stuck? Cut the line.
You have a wonderful life. Dare to live it. Full film at EstrellaDamm.com. To new journeys.
Dad? It's triplets.
That's nothing! I just rented a BMW 5 Series for only £49 from Sixt.
Sixt! Drive smug!
Home is where the heart is. Home sweet home. Mi casa es su casa. Yeah. Now, they don't say any of this about work. Why do you think that is? Because home is incredible, right? My work here is done. Well, it's never done, but I'm gonna take a break.
When home really matters. Sofology. Feel at home on a sofa you love.
I'm Dan, and I'm his data self. We are inseparable. I'll have the steak, please. Oh, me too. Medium rare. Medium rare. He's what companies see when they're deciding whether to offer me credit. And if I need a loan or a credit card, he'll show me.
This May on Sky Box Sets.
If it looks like this one...
Get ready for carnage!
Sounds like this one.
Oops. After you, man.
And makes you feel like this one.
Ready to do this? 1, 2, 3!
Then it's got to be this one.
I have to get used to this.
All the good stuff on Sky One.
Windies Cricket on Sky Sports. Sponsored by Sandals Resorts.
Plenty for us going on off the field as well.
Five to 8 year olds, the key period of getting kids active, involved and kind of knowing about the game of cricket.
There's a huge buzz around it. It's really nice to see women who've never picked up a cricket bat before giving cricket a go in an environment that's right for them.
If we've got uncovered talent through these communities, we need to be finding it. The South Asian population is banging on the doors. It's about time we open them.
I always think with disability it's what you make of it or make excuses for with it, and we've been brought up to just get involved.
It's very much a case of cricket first and be proud of your disability as well.
The opportunity for kids to play cricket's huge. Cricket's got no boundaries. All you need is a bat and a ball and away you go. Like to catch that, well, that's out the ground, we need another ball. Look, if we can influence a few kids to play the game that we love by coming down here and holding a few balls and taking a few catches, that's what it's all about.
Yes, it's the participation test, and that starts tomorrow. Day one will be focusing on All-Stars cricket, which is a fantastic initiative, trying to get the real youngsters and their families and parents involved in their cricket.
But we get underway with our coverage at 10 o'clock in the morning. Will Ben Stokes be fit to play? Will he be fit just to play as a batsman, or will he be fit full stop? Will Sam Curran make his test debut? We'll have some of the answers for you at 10 o'clock tomorrow on our cricket channel. Windies have batted first here in this hurricane relief game, and they've batted extremely well. Lewis was brilliant at the top of the order, making 58 from just 26 deliveries, 5 fours, 5 sixes, rammed in 44 not out. Marlon Samuels 43, some enormous sixes from Andre Russell, he was 21 not out, and Shahid Afridi has bowled his last delivery in international cricket. Looked completely fit, but he did bowl nicely, 1 for 34. World 11 will need 200 runs to win at exactly 10s and over. That will be a challenge, Mel.
It certainly will be, particularly because it is a team full of 8 different nations all coming together to try and put together a 200-run chase against a team that has been playing well. They've played in Pakistan, 3 T20s recently, done pretty well there. So it will be a challenge, but one thoroughly looking forward to.
Wonderful little partnership at the end between Ramdin and Dre Russ. I mean, you were leaning out there. I thought you were going to fall out, trying to see where it had hit. They were enormous.
Yeah, huge success. I mean, that's just... I mean, that's just... hits at 100 metres. You know, I mean, every team is searching for one of those. Every IPL franchise, every international side wants a Dre Russ in their team.
You mentioned the finesse, though, of batsmen. Did you see a bit more finesse coming back into IPL with certain batsmen in this latest edition, perhaps than the brute strength that was always at the forte of the front of the previous edition?
Yeah, I think we saw it in 2 different ways as well. Dre Russ's first knock against Chennai Super Kings, he got 80 odd in next to nothing time, but he took his time getting in, so he's finding another way of hitting big. But then we saw, you know, Shubman Gill from the under-19 team, these classical style players also finding their way. Kane Williamson was just simply outstanding. Every time he came, KL Rahul, the list goes on.
And then you get the youngsters, though, Rishabh Pant, I mean, just basically swings himself out of his boots every time he wants to hit the ball. So you've got 18, 19, 20-year-old kids, and I think we talked about on commentary as well. They want to bring these young kids through. The Asian nations seem much more inclined to do it than any other nation in the world. That 18, 19, 20 year in will give you an opportunity.
Evin Lewis had a bit of power and a bit of finesse as well in that innings today, and it was important one because Gale was struggling at the other end to start with.
We thought it not for you, not Gale like him, but last year there was. Often Evin Lewis that got off to the flyer, and that took the pressure off Chris Gale. Now Chris Gale didn't find his rhythm today at all.